out my secret be with every enemy. There's an RIP. You see, Pearl's in her tower. We marvel her madness, and with a bucket of powder, she inflicts on Scott damage. So I guess it could be worse than Scar, but I still think we took this way too far. Just getting started, all burnt down. You got what you wanted. Face a mob and don't return. No combat, still the red lights lurk. We take what's ours, just unguarded. Stand our ground, don't be cold-hearted. Called my soulmate weak at first, but we're still alive, so maybe it's not the worst. To be soul-bound, to be stuck with the man in the clouds. Hearts are dropping, so many scares that I've lost count. And it's too late to find my way out, so I'm stuck with the man in the clouds.
I feel so angry and I don't know why. My parents say it's hormones, but I just wanna die. And I'm always tired, but I can't fall asleep, thinking about the things I wanna be, but I will never be. I stay up later than I probably should. When I wake up in the morning, I regret it like I knew I would. I hate your friends, cause I don't fit in. Maybe it's selfish, but it sucks to not fit in. I wanna buy a house in the mountains, and I wanna grow illegal plants inside of my garden. I wanna get arrested in a high-speed car chase, and I want you just to love me, and I wanna kiss your fucking face. I want to tell you that I love you, but honesty means that I shouldn't lie. I want to tell you that I miss you, but if I did, well then I would be lying to you. I wanna buy a house in the mountains, and I wanna grow illegal plants inside of my garden. I wanna get arrested in a high-speed car chase, and I want you just to love me, and I wanna kiss your fucking face. I want to tell you that I love you, but honesty means that I shouldn't lie. I want to tell you that I miss you, but if I did, well then I would be lying to you and my friends and your friends and my parents and everybody else who knows about what happened like you.
my god! Hi everyone! Oh,
Hi.
hi everyone! I'm sorry. Fuck suppers. Hi fish. Oh my god! Hi. Yeah,
Fishy.
I was talking about the Neptunia game. So that hyperdimension, and they're nothing fantastic. They're nothing like groundbreaking in terms of gameplay or story, but fun. I like the characters. I like the story. I recommend it to a fun little romp. Fucking game consoles that are represented by cute.
Am I? You sure?
I've never been sure. Goddamn. Why is my mic
Hey, I get that.
properly? Fish, did you hear all of my words properly? They cut out.
I have no idea what is going on.
Yeah, Bubba. I have no idea what is going on. Bubba. 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 Bubba.
There it is. Here we do.
What?
Do that. That might be slightly better. That 30.
Bubba.
I love testing out things. I love testing out things on stream. Oh my god, Nupsy, are you ready to crack open this motherfucker? AKA cold one.
Yes, I am. Oh my
Hey.
god, yes.
Oh my god, give me a countdown, Nupsy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. There we go.
Hell yeah.
I just pulled off. I didn't think I'd be able to get open. I got so scared. All right. Do you remember where we're at? Because I don't. Wait. Did we get the game working again? I can't remember.
We did get the game working last time, but I need to go. I just remembered I need to go close my blind, my shades, my blackout shades that are my door to
Okay.
my room.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I forgot that I need to post. I should open the game. I should just open the game. I should open the game. I should open the game. The game's gonna fucking crash. It's not gonna work, but I should open the game. We last played March 4th, which 2 weeks ago. I wasn't able to make it. Was that what happened?
I can't remember.
I was
One of us.
depressed. I was exhausted. What happened? What happened on Tuesday? What happened last Tuesday?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
you?
It might have been me.
You were working. That's right. I did stream. You were working late, and then you showed up, and you did show
Oh,
up on
right,
stream.
yeah.
I was playing Phenotopia.
Yeah, I remember that now. I lost my fucking wallet. I
That's
did
true.
not
You
find it.
did. That's so
Somebody else
fucking
found
true.
it for me.
Yes, it
And
was right where
in my
you
face
checked.
the whole time.
It's right where you checked.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
That was
Yep.
awful.
That's how it
That was
fucking
awful.
goes. You gotta listen. As Sonic always says, live and learn.
It was right where I said it has to be there, but it's not there. And they walked over and be like, "What do you mean? It's right here."
Oh, that's right. I forgot the way that we did this. Why is the game not here? No, really. Why
why is the game not here? I had to change it to this. Nope, D, why is the game not here?
I don't know why the game's not there. I see it. I mean, they don't have to view the game. We could just play. They'll get the point.
D.
I mean, they'll save the suffering of like watching Phoenix do stuff.
The game is shy. I have to do it through a fucking window capture for literally no reason. I don't understand why it changed. Wait, maybe I do know why it changed. I think I do know why.
Because it broke.
Because it broke, yeah. Manage. Browse local files. 3D. Mellow. Right click this. For options. Oh my god! Oh my god, guys! Isn't Treaty so cute? Treaty, give yourself a shout out. AKA Fish, give Treaty a shout out. Ability mode. Fly. Oh my god, like totally, bestie. Treaty's a super cool dryad traveling through Yggdrasil's world. She's new to streaming, so let's show her some love and support. She's been playing Craft Champions and Space Marine 2, and even tried Haste Broken World. Let's join her on her adventures and help her out if she needs it. Remember, my loyal subjects, support the homie. Get shouted out, nerd. Yeah, get shouted out, cutie. God, isn't my little sister so cute? Yeah, nope, dude. We opened it as we had to open it in compatibility mode, and and we ran it as an admin. Guessing that is the fucking reason. I'm so. What is this not just?
Do we ever figured out why it was broken, or did it just work when you opened it up the next day, next time?
It was my CPU.
Oh, CPU? Okay.
Yeah, my CPU wasn't running. That's why. I did. 2 weeks. Great.
Hi, Captain. How you holding up? Bidon.
That's not. Good. Good. Over there. Why is
I know why the game's over there. I don't see it. As far as I know, the game's not even up. You could just be lying to me. I don't know. The game.
Oh my god, Fish, am I smart? Alright, Fish, how does that look? Hi, Bida. Hi, Chibi. Fish. Steak. Thought I would stop by. Oh my god! What kind of steak? Looks good? Okay, perfect. Oh, let's be Maya for now. Maya.
Yes, please talk about food. Let me live vicariously right now.
Yeah, let nobody live bi-curiously.
Yeah, talk about the food. How's the steak? Is it like well done? You like it rare?
Yeah, Vida. Oh my god, Vida.
Sushi,
Tell me
I
about
need
your.
all of it.
Yeah, Vida. Tell us about your meat. You like it raw? Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie.
I'm on a diet. All I've eaten for the past, like, I'm gonna say almost 2 weeks now is like a little thing of rice in the morning, some chicken and afternoon and like veggies for dinner.
I need to go on a diet. I'm fat. My doctor told me like
Hey, me
he was like,
too.
have you incorporated any exercise? And I'm like, I honestly forgot. And he's like, you did actually lose some weight. And I'm like, oh nice. Hi Mar. Oh my god, hi Mar. Ribeye soaked in soy sauce and garlic paste. Hell yeah. I don't cook with garlic anymore, but hell yeah, I love that for you. Hi Mar. Oh my god, you get to watch my voice acting prowess. So, what do you think happens today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and ended on a giant mystery. Oh, with the girl's mouth. I love that for you. Can you tell her that your big sis says hi?
That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay?
Yeah, of course.
I saw that. That little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination.
And I love Undertale. Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You'd better get going to the defendant's seat. Or Roger. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
I haven't failed yet.
Hey, Bell.
Except for maybe the one time I don't remember.
Oh.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Wait, thrust Maggie out. You didn't need that.
How did you know she was stressed out?
I was watching through the doorway.
Oh.
You look like you lost a case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Yeah, maybe this'll help. Huh? Have you taken up with aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Tell me you won't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles.
Yes, poison. This is the small bottle that turned up in Tree Bean's kitchen a couple days ago. I forgot we call it Tree. Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
Konbanwa. Konbanwa, Fidel-san.
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know.
Konbanwa means, good evening-ish, kind of.
No.
And it doesn't smell. Finally got the analysis. So, what is it? Is it poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Medication? Yeah, but yes,
Medication.
topical use only, apparently. Oh, that's where his prescription.
For ears? You mean?
Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured ear.
What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen?
Ear sauce. True! You've heard of eel sauce, but this is ear sauce.
Oh my god, you wonder if that's why the dishes have been tasting so bad lately?
No,
'Cause
I don't. It's because he
mistaken
doesn't know.
ingredient?
No. No. I don't think that's why.
What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the hour, and they may have gotten something on the print, but...
That's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence.
Okay, pal. This is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? I don't want to see any children running around.
Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name isn't Phoenix Wright.
His name wasn't Phoenix. I thought his name was Nick. What do they call him? Why does Larry call him Nick? Fish,
That
why
is
does Larry call him
what?
Nick?
What? I'm sure they explained that at some point. They had to.
Phoenix. Phoenix? That why? Nix?
Phoenix?
Phoenix?
Oh, maybe.
Phoenix. Yes. It's probably because Larry couldn't say Phoenix. Japanese. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready and waiting as always. Your Honor.
Very good. And we'll get underway at once. Yesterday, we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's body. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
Got the mark on the rim of the cup. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
He was looking through a fucking mirror.
Was he?
If everything is just reversed, wouldn't that mean that he's looking through a fucking mirror?
Yeah, probably.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
That would make a lot of sense.
Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
You've lost me already, Mr. Kudo.
Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Are you implying that you resolved these contradictions?
You know the answers to these riddles. The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today I'll prove it.
Fucking voice. Why did I do this voice? Why did I do this voice? I have cough drops at the ready.
Very well. Let the first witness take the stand.
I had cough drops at the ready because holy fuck is the. I'm so glad I only have to do Godot's voice and the judge's voice and Maya's voice and Bird's voice.
Ah, the guy did
And
this
you
voice.
are.
Wait,
The chef. Gotta be French chef.
uh,
Oh, bonjour,
Oh.
everyone.
oh, bonjour, everyone. I am Gene Armstrong, the owner and the chef of La Très Bien Restaurant
Tribune. It's Tribune.
Enchanted. Tribune.
Tribune.
Restaurant Enchanted. Da, da, da.
Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman?
Oh la la, Monsieur, as you can see, Monsieur, as you can see, I am the pert and perky gentleman, non?
On the day of the incident, you were in Tree Bean's kitchen. Isn't that right?
With you, Monsieur. Everything feels right.
Ah,
Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy?
Why would homosexuals intimidate? At least you don't have to be French. Yeah, at least I don't have to be French. Thank you, Fish, for understanding my pain.
Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tree Bean.
We volunteers. Volunteers?
Oh, fuck.
Volunteers? Yeah. Uh,
Something just
Game,
happened, and I need to
game
open
dead?
up someone's stream. Oh my god,
Game,
Treaty, are you
what,
here? If not, I'll ask
what
Fish to do it.
happened?
But like,
Everything
Treaty,
okay?
it's technically your job. Everything's fine. Started streaming. Lurk
Yeah,
in their
okay.
stream.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know how I like to support the homie.
Alright. First,
Fish, do you know Christiania Storm? I know her name isn't Belle, but she's live, and I want to shout her out. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry, I'll do it. Did I do it right?
alright, halfway
Did
through
I
my
do it right?
second energy drink in like an hour, and I think it's starting to take effect.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god, like totally bestie. Christy is a puppy girl mercenary pilot who loves sci-fi games. They're always up
I'm
for some
underneath
space
you again.
adventures, whether it's trucking, dogfighting, or exploring
Oh.
new worlds with friends. Don't forget to support the homies and check out their streams. Ooey, ooey, ooey,
Wee.
ooey. Oh,
Wee.
whoa.
Oh woo. Oh woo.
Ooh. For the head
Oh woo.
pats. Hey, Fearless. Fearless, would you like... Fearless, would you rather have a sword or a diamond? Would you rather have power or status? Sword or a diamond? A sword.
Sword? Huh.
Yeah, you'll have a new victim, nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no! Fish does though. You know, dude, this is your line.
All right, it is my line. When it all happens, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decor at that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example.
There it is.
Oh.
Like I fucking said.
There it is, right there. Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, non? Mirror? We Okay. Yep, it's starting to hit. We an ungrand mirror. La most enormous mirror.
And suddenly, the mystery disappeared. Like I said, world keeps turning, so roll with it.
That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you begin your cross-examination.
Freebie.
were the two customers exactly? Mias? Mias?
My?
Oh,
I don't know. What S might be from?
my,
Silent? I don't fucking know.
Mia. I don't know. Of
I think it's
course,
Y.
the young man who died. And the other not so young man.
Hmm.
Feel like I
You are
lost it.
referring to yesterday's witness, I presume?
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence.
We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we?
I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, Monsieur. Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the word about this before? But I did just a few moments ago.
Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This decode. Are you referring to some sort of decoction?
No, Art Deco. It is a style of design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design, walls, ceilings, carpet, that kind of thing.
Second.
Take 10.
I'm gonna post. I completely
Oh.
forgot. I just got a message from Giga. Giga just messaged me randomly, like, responding to me. And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot to do things. Whoopty. Post.
I'm so bad at remembering to post these.
Yeah, I wish Chica was not going through so that I didn't have to post for myself.
I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold remodeling of the decor. How big of a mirror are we talking about here? Oh, something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high.
Bye, big sis. Bye, big sis.
Thank you for the lurk.
Oh, wait, did you read that?
Something about let's see something. I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually. The ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. Hey, I always want a mirror on the ceiling.
Right above your bed.
Must on. Yeah, must not. But I decided not to go through with it in the end. What should I do? If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie's bride's testimony. Bird's testimony. But
You didn't ask, Trey. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work.
what?
A mirror was delivered to Tree Bean the day before the incident.
Really?
As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changing. As it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end.
This just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Tree Bean, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime.
Ha! If you want to doubt someone, Trite, look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough.
So, the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror.
Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Normally? How does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite. Even for you.
Huh?
Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it?
Where does that leave
Where?
the...
Nope, that's... Nope.
Nope,
That's
never
stupid
mind.
now. Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-knot chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here. Well, Trite.
Ugh, not the hair.
I do not have a top knot.
Mr. Godot is correct. Lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument.
Yeah. B.
Bean! No, BN. You could say that one as BN. Bien.
Then, God, I lost this person's voice so hard.
Chicas, one la de.
La chicas one la day. Everything? He would have seen everything in reverse?
Would that be?
Yeah, look,
Swap it. Right? Yeah, that would make sense.
yeah. Did you ever, as like a kid, like get or write one of those like letters with backward like writing, and you'll
So the
look
thing
at
about
it
a
through a mirror
mirror-
to read it?
So the thing about a mirror is that, like, if you hold something up in a mirror, like if you look at a mirror and you raise your right
Yeah.
hand, it's still
Yeah.
on the right side of the mirror.
Yeah.
And in your head, you would reverse that, because if you were the person in the mirror, you'd be facing yourself, and you would think it's the left
I mean-
hand, but like looking like you look at a map in a mirror, it's still on the same side though. Like the East Coast is still on the right side of the mirror.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't really picture it. I don't know. Give me a
Hey,
map.
Nick, we should take a second and think about what old CD said in his...
How did he phrase it again?
Always wearing an earpiece the same side of the green lens on his specs. No question. Lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
If he saw everything you described reflected in a mirror, and everything he said he saw on the left was actually on the right, huh?
That clears up all the problems with this testimony, I guess, or does it?
Ha!
It's kind of hard to believe everything's the fault of the mirror, but
I think old CD saw everything through a reflection.
if he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony.
But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We've just gotta dig deeper. What happens?
Heard I broke the vase in my seat. I'm sorry.
And who were the two customers exactly? Mias, of course. The young man who died. And the other not so young man.
You are referring to his will.
Not really.
Maybe we have? I don't know.
Definitely.
We definitely.
That's the first one. That's the first one.
Did we loop back? No, we need to do evidence time, I guess. Alright, I hate doing this. I will be right back.
Probably either this
Or that. Definitely one of them.
could be something entirely different. I think so.
I just received the pop-up for an email. Thank you for the follow, Fearless. I appreciate it.
Thank you for following Nopty. Anyone who hasn't following Nopty already, please go follow Nope. He needs it desperately.
Kinda do, don't I? I mean, I don't, but I do. But I don't. Maybe stream. I haven't I streamed lately. I need to do that. Okay. So, what have you been doing? Just testing everything? Not yet.
I wish I knew. Oh my god, if only there was a really cute lesbian in my chat that could help us.
Actually,
Thanks, Fish. I love you. Yo, Fish, whenever I say I love lesbians, you know I'm talking about you specifically, right? Yo, imagine doing things with
hey. Like, if we do it, we're cheating. If the chat does it, they're helping.
It's true, we're doing this as a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team effort.
Team effort. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I mean, there's a whole reason why on my streams I always have that, the backseat gaming open? Like,
I do
with the
have
couple
backseating allowed.
exceptions.
I do have backseating allowed on my tags.
Yep. Like, just in case, like, I won't ever, well, that's not true. I do cheat in some puzzles, but I try not to cheat. So if people don't want to see me stuck for like freaking an hour, they can chime in. But no, I do cheat on my horror games because getting stuck on a puzzle for so long just takes me out of the mood for the horror aspect of it.
Your piece and paper.
Okay, so it's related to the mirror.
Well, yeah, no shit. Oh, did Warren HMD? Thank you, Fish. I love you.
The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we?
Always wearing an earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question. Lock me up if I'm wrong. Left ear, without a doubt.
So to summarize, you were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactament. You see, Monsieur, now that you think about it, it is not so hard, non? Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror. Why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head?
Order, order. Right, he's correct for once. The witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye.
How bitter. Right. You should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
I don't know what that means.
Street Fighter 6. I was like, Sky Factory has a 6th installment?
Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different?
You don't understand the way the witness thinks.
How he thinks?
How we think?
You remember this, I presume?
The I broke the vase sorry apology Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony.
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. L?
Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. L's HMD made a big impression on the old... I saw the earpiece. Those newfangled spectacles you... Oh yes, they were both on his left ear, do you hear? His left ear. Ha! Right.
Ugh. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever.
Wow, I really thought he was old seed for a minute. That was good.
Enough. I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his...
Bad luck, Nick. Like the boil of the contradiction you found is just a rash.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears.
I can explain, please, if you will look at the plans of the restaurant. Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victim. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
I see no problems with the explanation we have. From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What a naughty little conquer?
Coquette?
Coquette. What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like these.
Don't worry about it. We can keep up. Except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over
Ugh, I hate that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from them. You quite sure about that?
Uh, volunteers?
And
That's
yeah,
volunteers, right?
I have no
Volunteer.
fun.
Of
Yeah.
course. I don't know. I don't know. Volunteer.
Volunteers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you...
So run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? We. We? Really? Because I know if you were, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way. If I kn-
Look who's talking, Trite.
huh?
You're obstructing my view, among other things.
But this is my seat in the courtroom. Why are you so mean?
Rebean's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only. Temporarily placing a mirror in this spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite.
I tell you, monsieur, the mirror was here in the middle of the restaurant. And where would that be? Oh la la. Look at how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer.
Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once.
I attract the older ones too, you know? And some, shall I tease you too?
Ooh.
I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting.
I bet she has mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume.
Bien, I will tell you, there was only one seat from which you could have seen. So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat? Yes, monsieur. It was obvious, non? If you look at the plans, you will understand. The victim would have been reflected in the mirror like so. If you were sitting at the table next to him, you would see everything, non?
So that's the old sea was. Okay. And the poisoning happened.
The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim. Why does that seem kind of odd?
Couldn't he be sitting next to where the mirror? Like, why couldn't he be sitting at the bottom right seat directly next to him?
I was gonna say. No, I completely forgot like the previous chapters, so I can't think of anything.
Love it. Love
Did
it.
you, dude? Like, I was about to ask for a recap, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. Do you move the mirror while Mr. Kudo was off calling the cops? Wee excitement! I carried it out of the restaurant Zen. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself? What can I say? I know how to pick things up, handsome.
Tom actually laughed at something.
Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it is possible. You move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong?
I look like the
Obliging.
obling.
Obliging. I'd be happy to
I
oblige.
look like the obliging type. Non. Are you sure about that? I touched nothing except the mirror.
Mr. Wright, there's something the witness has said that doesn't match the crime scene.
Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger on exactly what.
Ah, suffering from a case of heartburn, Trike.
I have just the thing for that. An oil with golden myrrh and Frankenstein. Myrrh and Frankenstein. I don't know. Freaking Frankenstein. I don't care. Let's go.
Peru! This is a reference to the story of the wise men from gold, myrrh, and frankincense.
Oh, no.
Chat says the Kitsune is a bad fox, but they really mean a good fox.
No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Hi, Takeo. What's up? Oh my god, Takeo, thank you for calling me a good fox. How was your stream? I know that's wrong was taken away. This is rigged. I fucking did it for you. Because I know you. It's been so long. What's up, Takeo? Here, Takeo. Just for you. Just for you.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! There you go. Baines, Swarthian, and Raphalos tag team thing. Oh my god! Yo, Taco got fucked from either side. I love that.
Add a few drops to your coffee and voila! Enjoy.
Focus, Phoenix. Breathe. I just need to ignore those two and just find some evidence.
It is pretty strange though. I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. I think somebody would have, but Maggie didn't, and neither did old C.
Then the only logical explanation is that there was no mirror inside Tree's being that day.
Beam.
Now I've just got to prove it somehow. What was that?
That's fucking. I hate this fucking game. Come here, the restaurant is building.
There is only one seat, which you could have seen anime chaps like big today. That was la seat that's is a big thing. That was where man was sitting.
I think I remember. I don't. I'm willing to let you solve it for us, Fish.
There was a terrible incident occurred. I moved la mirror so it was not inside. But naturally, I did not touch anything.
Hold it! I think it's the photo. Okay, it is the photo. That's what I thought. I knew the photo would probably come into play at some point.
It doesn't say like. My question earlier was, where the hell did the guy say he was sitting before? I don't think it was right across, was it?
Right there.
Could be.
Oh, is it because the photo shows that there's like table setting for the I don't know.
This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
Yes, this photo clearly shows
Oh!
something that theoretically should not exist.
Oh, it's the vase. The vase at the fucking the old man's table was broken.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist. Ha! Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite.
It was a
Now,
study.
if
Stop
the
driving me
defense
crazy.
would...
Crazy. You know, I was
Don't
crazy.
you dare.
They put me in a rubber room.
Oh, no.
A rubber room with
I'm
rats.
sorry, everyone.
And rats
It's
made me
my fault.
crazy.
I did this
Crazy.
to everybody.
I was crazy once. They
Oh, God,
put me in a
no.
room. A rubber room.
No.
A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy.
Easy.
It's-
I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room.
I know. Welcome back.
Hi.
Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something that should not exist?
I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture.
The vase. What possible connection does that have with this witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
If the mirror was there, though, the mirror was there, though, like where he said it was, then Kudo wouldn't actually be able to see who the victim was sitting with, because the mirror would have been in the way. He was sitting in the bottom right seat, like I had said. That is the only one where he would be able to see it, because the mirror would have been in the way for every other. So sitting there, that's why he didn't mention the other person.
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's the only claim. That's the only one, and Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection.
Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Shree's being that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror.
Ugh. Ah.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in his ear, which he couldn't hear?
Ah. To get one shot in life, there's no turning back. Want to claim that the mirror wasn't theirs, right? And this problem is all yours. How do you explain what you meant?
If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
Absolutely not. There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Off.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry about that. The reason behind all the contradiction in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there is one very simple answer to that clears them all up.
That?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and that incident the victim experienced were two completely different events.
What?
Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake.
Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the court.
Quiet, Grim. Why don't you clear it?
What did you just say?
Right. Saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup.
Yes. Someone pretending to be Glenn Elg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo.
Henry, why would anyone want to do
Isn't it obvious? The one thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was
Urban girl brought him a cappuccino, but she put something special in it. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
It's so hard to believe, but
there was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
You insinuating, Beatrice, the old man's story was a fake. Sure, there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time. It's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
that's right. Well, witness, your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics. Would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la, this is most difficult for me. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Treese Bean that day?
Maybe.
The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. Will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day.
Oi wee!
Oi. Oi, you know, what's this law?
Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it now. La victim en soir he came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Monel became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that a poisoning incident occurred. There was no time for a phony to do acting.
So we're clear. No mirror in the restaurant after all.
The voice, the
Je
voice,
vous
je
demande.
vous,
Je vous
je
demande.
vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly.
What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you.
Wait.
But now we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. If you please.
He took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. La victim en soir, he came to my... Okay, we did this, right?
We did.
Into
You're
the
right. I
restaurant.
got distracted. I'm sorry.
Okay. Usually I'm the one that don't notice, so I'm
I
surprised.
got distracted. I opened my phone and looked at messages, and then I looked back at the game, and I noticed that there was just
Yeah,
text.
that's fair. That's fair. I do the same thing. It was alone at the table as well. My damn phone pings and rasps me out all the time. I hate it. Mois, oi, or we. I saw them from the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table.
Ah, unfortunately, you were right. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that, certain coffee's bittersweet light.
What kind of coffee has he been drinking?
It's love. Love that's bittersweet.
Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. I remember the old man arrived. Okay. Yeah. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? We come often for my special coffee.
I drank your coffee. It's special. I'll give you that. Worth a sip just for the...
Oh, you make me so happy, Monsieur. You are the most welcome anytime.
I said it was worth 1 cent. Nothing more.
So old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I cannot remember, Monsieur.
I believe we were told by a witness yesterday.
The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old.
Does that perhaps jog your memory?
That incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived.
Millionaire radios at 1:30. Yeah, I mean that's pretty fucking obvious then. It was obviously staged.
So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 on? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, Monsieur. You are welcome. Wonderful.
I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I? Time of day will be added to the witness's testimony.
Oh, Monsieur Judge, everything I do it for you.
Merci bien. That's French, isn't it?
I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood.
He's been humming a song for himself.
You are absolutely sure about the time. When I think really hard, I am just sure it was just after 2, oui? It is the time I stopped serving the lunch menu.
Quite right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their special. I've been known to wind up a case early just to make it on time.
I guess you should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch.
Oh, would you look at that? Almost lunchtime already.
Witness, get on your phone. Get on your testimony, please.
Fitness, get on your phone.
Yeah, get on your phone, damn. So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim.
How many times do you need to ask the same thing, Trent? You'd never catch me drinking this blend twice.
Huh?
You're trying to establish the presence of a phony victim in the restaurant, but you're wasting your time. You can't grind birdseed to make coffee. Catch 'em up.
But there's a hole in this testimony somewhere, I'm sure of it. Did you see him? No, and I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. I remember I'm shouting, yes, $500,000.
Presumably, the defendant
Presumably,
heard that too, then, correct?
Maggie? She looked like a poor little frightened dove. And what about Mr. Kudo? The old man choked on some bird seeds that got stuck in his throat.
It seems we now have yet another incident on our hands.
And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must have had time to kill. I am a multi-talented woman, Monsieur. Sorry, what do you mean? There is la renowned chef Jean Armstrong and la tragic poet Clarice Armstrong. I was writing a poem, an angry tale of a chef and $500,000 of debt. Looking for a man who won $500,000 on the lottery. It is called Pourquoi.
Pourquoi?
Means why, perhaps. What?
Pourquoi?
What? Pourquoi? It means why. Perhaps I could recite it for the court. Please don't. You mean you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred? I asked the old man to call from the payphone.
By your own argument. The purpose of this phony victim's performance was so the old man could see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear.
Indeed.
Bean, it seems the shadow of doubt has been lifted. Necessity pass.
I guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to this case, huh?
Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Elg, and I refused to believe he was oblivious. It was there the whole time, after all.
If you're right, didn't Mag give notice too?
She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember?
Ah, you mean that's when the phony stage is at?
We'll know for sure once I find a hole in this testimony. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Quoi? What do you mean?
Quoi?
Qua? What do you mean? Qua? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That must be the show, man. Elg was listening to.
I can't see any problem with this testimony.
Wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was a time because I had just finished serving the lunch menu.
And to the point, Trite. If you have one.
That show is broadcast live at 1:30. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It's on the air at 1:30?
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yeah, I don't believe his cry of joys could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. No, this victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a raptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over.
But this is the actual Elg thing. The other year.
Oh, look at that. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs and Treese Bean that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer. And the phony Glen Elg, acting out the events for Mr. Kudos to witness.
It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, then how can you Explain the time discrepancy.
Quite a performance. You were almost on a roll.
Oh, there was a hydrate 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, I
Milky
totally
Whopper.
hydrated.
Milky Whopper.
Wobber, I don't got no more wobber.
Go get some Whopper.
I ain't getting no wobber.
I gotta go piss, girl. Get some water.
Okay. I need to go piss girl anyways too, because I've been drinking this entire time. I literally don't need to hydrate right now.
Get some fucking water.
No, you can't make me. You
Dude,
ain't my mama.
I'm gonna get Mama Lou on you.
I'll be back. And still not getting water.
Yo, why did
Hello.
Bones? Why did Bones?
What?
Why did Bones sub while I was like away? Why did he? Why did they? Why did they like? Why did they resub at that moment? Why didn't they? Why didn't they
For
wait until we were
lulz.
here? For the lulz.
For the
Oh, did
lulz.
you get water?
I did not. I told you I wasn't.
Oh, nope, T. Nope, T. Nope, T.
No.
You better be lying
Nope.
to me right now because did you see the chat? Look at the chat.
Yeah. What about the chat?
Did you look at the messages that are in chat?
Look
look at the messages. Look at the message that Lou sent. Look at the resub message from Bones.
Yeah. No water. Y'all can't make me. Ugh.
You want to get water?
Your fucking water. No.
No, you're not? Do you have water then?
I'm gonna go outside and eat some dirt. That's what I'm gonna do. Get even thirstier. Y'all can't stop me.
Do you have any water? Do you have water next to you, Nopty?
No.
Yo, I left Nopty. I'm streaming right now. You guys are on stream. Just tell the stream something. Tell them something embarrassing about Nopty as retaliation.
Nobody's toasting.
Just
I don't
tell
know
us
anything about Nopty, so.
That's okay. Make something up.
He's
Oh,
bald
don't be
and
too modest.
90. He started balding at 16. I don't know. That's pretty devastating.
He don't got a left toenail.
He doesn't have a left toenail.
He doesn't like liking things.
That's true though. I told him to go get water and he said no, and then I told him to read the chat. He didn't care about you or Bone.
Oh!
Nope, he's allergic to water.
Nopty's allergic to water. No, he's not. Literally said he was drinking water and he just didn't want to. And I think he's confused right now because I left him in the VC.
I love Overwatch. There's a life for your chat.
Oh my god, I love Overwatch. And that's the fucking truth. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Nopty. Oh my god, Nopty. All of the embarrassing things that Lou and Bones and PETA and Sora were saying about you, holy shit.
Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm so devastated.
Nopty, why are you such a fucking brat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nopty, why are you such a fucking brat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Nopty, don't make me take your fucking diamond away in my chat.
Oh, I've taken plenty of swords away. It'll be my first diamond. Let's go. Let's go, diamond killer. I'm gonna
Diamond
be
killer?
the clear of everything. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take your diamond.
Yeah,
and
my
give it to
first
someone else.
diamond. Okay.
Nopty's such a fucking brat. Fishy's getting their diamonds killed. It's not you, Fish. Never. It will never be you.
Wait, Fishy. You agreed I should not be forced to drink water, don't you think? Don't you think? Give me your diamond, Fishy. Give me your diamond. You agree, right? You agree?
I don't know what you were expecting.
I
Fish
agree.
actually likes water as well.
Well, of course. Fish needs water to live, to freaking breathe. I
So
mean,
do
why wouldn't-
you, fucking. You need water to live, Nopty. Drink some goddamn water. You'll feel better.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as water. Water's fake.
You literally said you drank all of it.
I did drink all of my water
Go
because
get
it
fucking
never
more.
existed. It was
Go
an
get more.
illusion.
Go get more, Nopty.
What if I told you I've been lying this whole time? I got a glass right here. Chug, 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 chug. There you go.
Yeah, right. Nopty, why are you such a fucking brat today?
I'm not a brat.
You're
What are you
such a
talking about?
fucking brat. You're being such a brat right now.
I am not a brat.
Nopty, I'm a brat. I fucking know what a brat sounds like, and that's you right now. No, I don't want to
No.
get water. Ooh, make me. Oh, I'm Nopty and I'm a brat.
No, make me. I'm saying you literally cannot make me. Like,
Oh, sorry,
y'all
sorry.
act-
You
calm me
can't
down
make
and
me.
freaking-
You're not my mommy. Nopty, you're literally being a brat right now.
excuse me.
Excuse
You ain't my
me.
mama.
You ain't my mama.
Are you,
You know what?
jealous? I'm
Fearless.
taking your
Fearless,
throne
if
of
you're
the
still here,
brat
can you
today?
unfollow Nopty for me? That'll show him.
I don't think Fearless is still here. I've been looking over every 3 seconds to see the sword Fearless has to try to take it, but no. Fearless is hiding.
I know, dude. Whatever. Just know that our friendship will never be the
Are you really threatening that over some water? Are ya?
All I said was our friendship will never be the same after this.
Yeah, it's gonna be stronger than ever. New appreciation for me.
Oh, definitely not a new appreciation.
All right, what's going on?
You're supposed to be getting water.
Y'all cannot be this petty. No butter. Wait. While we're waiting.
Find them.
Hi.
Hey, I'll just remember this.
Yeah. What's gonna happen next time?
Sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build this.
I mean, give me a second now. Like, I just started this. Okay, quick. Where are we? Hold on. Let me get Discord back up. There we go. Well, what is this? Music Theory 101?
Let's recap. According to your imaginative, it's now just after 2 p.m. Tony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Kudo. How do you explain, then, where the real Glen Elg is?
I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious clue.
Thank you, Trey. That's exactly what I was hoping.
Oh, what?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. To explain where the missing corpse went to.
The missing corpse?
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
In the kitchen.
Arr.
In the kitchen.
The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. Your theory is to stand up to examination by the court. Must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's. Where did the killer hide the body?
Yes, Your Honor.
No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for one. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was.
Evidence?
What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real concealed?
Would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tree Speen.
Where could a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, right?
Yes, Your Honor. The body was hidden here.
I see.
Nice supposition. Real question is, can you back it up? The evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location.
I legit don't know. But it's a weird one. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No, I have never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me.
Where was this bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Treesbean. Eh? Crap. Quoi? Qui? Quoi? Ku?
Wow.
Qua? But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medicine.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elg visited an the ear doctor clinic and was given medicine that day.
You can't be.
The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle matches the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg.
Ugh.
Glenn Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? You know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No.
Order. Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elg?
Never. I could not do such an horrible thing.
Oh. No.
Mr. Godot?
Bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules.
You have the slightest idea of how many cups you've had by now? I don't.
And I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with my empty. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in my ear? H-deficient friend.
Je vous demande pardon. Je vous demande pardon. Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me, por favor.
Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong. And por favor, Spanish.
I'm going to ask you once. Did you do it?
No, absolutely none.
Let's hear it. You've got one shot. Right, Gramps?
Witness, the court will permit you to make one final statement. You lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug away. As does my gavel.
Oui, it is clear. What do we always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Very well, begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
It is true. I ate the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me.
I believe him.
You were forced. By who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased. Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elg died, was he really the only person at his table? There was. There was another man. I knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Did he carry the body by yourself? I carried him and I carried Maggie too. Maggie too? When she saw the victim collapse, she fainted. I could not leave her there.
But why did you get the body?
What man? Who was he? No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. He's really scared.
He'll just put the words in his mouth.
Yeah, you're right. If he won't tell me, I'll tell him.
Why would you go along with this plan?
And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, Monsieur? Yeah. Surely you cannot accept a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. A maiden, you're a bit old to get away with that.
And a bit too. Did say
I can't finish the cross.
Did say he was.
I can't. He did. I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reasons. So I'll just have to prove it with evidence. But So you are claiming that all you did was hide the bodies, is that correct? That's right.
In order to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. Must make clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this.
He's already confessed this much. He might as well stop dancing around the real issue.
Yeah, but he really doesn't want us to know who the killer is.
Then sock it to him.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's end this dance of Ring Around the Rosie, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you've been referring to. Ah.
Who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a month ago in this very courtroom? This man is Furio Tiger. He's the manager of a loan office. Tigre. He's the manager of a loan office called Tender Lender. There's no point trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. You know you couldn't go against Mr. Tigre, at least not while he had this on you. A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you. We, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
Le tiger, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. Rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the innocent Maggie out of the kitchen dining area. And into the kitchen after that, I just tried to forget what I'd seen. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. Poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron. That's your doing as well.
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Despicable.
Mr. Godot, we will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow.
30 minutes.
What?
I will go on. I'll see it to my... I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more.
How the...
Don't sit back and relax yet, right? No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial still could go.
Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Till then, court's adjourned for a 30-minute break.
To be continued.
Love to see. Getting EP.
What, you don't want to redo this again next time?
I'm getting EP.
Getting EP. I
Yeah,
feel that.
I didn't take a nap today. I had doctor's appointment and stuff. Let's call it there.
Yeah. What time is it?
Almost 9.
Close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, sleepy.
You and I both know the next one could be another like 3-4 hours, so.
Yeah, exclamation point EP.
EP.
EP. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, ain't it? Right. Sushi was
Have a
first.
good night, everybody.
First food eaten on Mars. I love
That
you
sounds
guys.
factual.
I will see you tomorrow for split
Bye-bye.
fiction with Bran. I love you, Fish. Thank you for all the help. I love all of you in chat as well. I hope to see you tomorrow for stuff with Bran. Have a good night, and everyone go get some sleepy EV time. Bye.
Yeah.